Long ago, in a kingdom surrounded by silver mountains, emerald forests, and sparkling rivers, there lived a beautiful princess named Rapunzel. Her long, golden hair shimmered like sunlight and was said to possess magical, healing powers. Though she lived in a magnificent tower, Rapunzel often gazed out of her window, dreaming of the world beyond the castle walls. She longed to explore distant lands, meet new friends, and discover the wonders hidden in the great, enchanted forest that stretched across the horizon. One bright spring morning, filled with determination and curiosity, Rapunzel decided that the time had come to begin her greatest adventure. With a small satchel on her shoulder and hope in her heart, she stepped beyond the tower and into a world she had only imagined. The enchanted forest was unlike anything Rapunzel had ever seen. Gigantic trees reached high into the sky, their branches glittering with silver leaves. Flowers glowed softly along the winding paths, and tiny fairies fluttered between colorful blossoms. As she walked deeper into the forest, birds sang sweet melodies that seemed to welcome her. The air smelled of wildflowers and fresh rain. Rapunzel felt both excited and nervous. For the first time in her life, she was truly free to explore. Suddenly, she noticed a pair of bright emerald eyes watching her from behind a bush. A silver fox stepped into the sunlight. To Rapunzel's surprise, the fox spoke. "Good morning, Princess Rapunzel." Rapunzel gasped. "You can talk?" The fox smiled. In the enchanted forest, many things are possible. The fox explained that the forest was protected by ancient magic and that Rapunzel's arrival had been foretold long ago. "Follow the path of glowing flowers," the fox advised. "Your destiny awaits." Thanking her new friend, Rapunzel continued her journey. After hours of walking, Rapunzel arrived at a breathtaking crystal lake. The water was so clear that it reflected the sky like a giant mirror. She sat beside the shore and gazed into the water. Suddenly, magical images began appearing beneath the surface. She saw people helping one another during difficult times. She saw acts of kindness, courage, and friendship. Then she saw herself. At first, she believed her magical hair was her greatest gift. But the visions showed her something different. True magic came from compassion, bravery, and a caring heart. The lesson stayed with Rapunzel as she continued her journey. As the sun began to set, Rapunzel heard a faint cry in the distance. Following the sound, she discovered a young unicorn trapped beneath fallen branches. The beautiful creature struggled to free itself. Rapunzel rushed forward. "Don't worry," she said gently. "I'll help you." Using her magical hair, she carefully healed the unicorn's injured leg. Golden light flowed from her hair, surrounding the creature in warmth. Within moments, the unicorn stood up. "You have saved me," it said gratefully. Rapunzel smiled. "I'm glad you're safe." The unicorn bowed its head. "Your kindness proves that you are worthy of the forest's trust. Whenever you need help, I will come." A strong friendship was born that day. The next morning, Rapunzel and the unicorns traveled together. Eventually, they reached a mysterious cave hidden within the mountains. Locals called it the Cave of Echoes. Legend said that the cave revealed a person's deepest fears. As Rapunzel entered, strange whispers filled the air. She heard voices telling her she was weak. She heard doubts about her abilities. She heard fears of failure and loneliness. For a moment, Rapunzel felt overwhelmed. Then she remembered everything she had accomplished. She had left her tower. She had helped a unicorn. She had faced challenges with courage. Taking a deep breath, she walked forward. The whispers faded. A brilliant light appeared at the end of the cave. Rapunzel had conquered her fears. That evening, dark clouds gathered above the forest. The cheerful songs of birds suddenly stopped. A chilling wind swept through the trees. From the darkness emerged a terrifying shadow creature. The creature fed on fear and sadness. Its eyes glowed red as it approached. Rapunzel felt frightened, but then she remembered the lessons she had learned throughout her journey. She thought about friendship. She thought about courage. She thought about hope. As these thoughts filled her heart, her golden hair began glowing brighter than ever before. The light spread across the forest. The shadow creature shrank. Its darkness dissolved into thousands of sparkling stars that drifted harmlessly into the night sky. The forest was safe once again. The grateful unicorn led Rapunzel to a secret valley hidden deep within the mountains. There stood a forgotten kingdom. Long ago, a powerful curse had covered the land in sadness. The people had lost their hope. Flowers no longer bloomed. Music had disappeared. Laughter had been forgotten. Rapunzel spent many weeks helping the people. She shared stories of courage. She encouraged children to dream again. She helped neighbors support one another. Slowly, happiness returned. Flowers blossomed across the valley. Birds sang once more. The curse was broken, not by magic alone, but by kindness and unity. The people celebrated Rapunzel as their hero. After many months, Rapunzel decided it was time to return home. The silver fox and the unicorn accompanied her to the edge of the forest. "We will never forget you," they said. Rapunzel hugged her friends goodbye. As she approached her kingdom, crowds gathered to welcome her home. Lanterns illuminated the streets. Musicians played joyful songs. The people cheered for the brave princess who had journeyed beyond the tower and returned wiser than ever before. That night, thousands of glowing lanterns floated into the sky. Rapunzel looked up and smiled. She had begun her adventures searching for excitement and wonder. Instead, she discovered something far greater. She learned that true strength comes from courage, true magic comes from kindness, and true happiness comes from helping others. From that day forward, Rapunzel used her gifts to make the world a brighter place. And whenever she looked toward the distant enchanted forest, she remembered the friends she had made, the challenges she had overcome, and the incredible journey that had changed her life forever. The greatest magic in the world is not found in enchanted powers or hidden treasures. It is found in courage, kindness, friendship, and a compassionate heart.